in trending upon the ashes of dead men in Italy, Egypt, on the banks of the Bosphorus. One almost despairs to think how idle are the dreams and toils of this life, and were it not for the intellectual pleasure of knowing and learning, one would almost be damaged by travel in these historic lands.
What in the sugar bomb fuck is in Italy? It is only those who have neither fired a shot nor heard the shrieks and groans of the wounded who cry aloud for blood. More vengeance, more desolation. War is hell. And this is Hearts of Iron 4 Old World Blues. Welcome back. Today we're doing General Shermanbot. General Shermanbot was pulled right out of a damn museum piece, as we will learn in a second. The Chattanooga Civil War Museum sat mostly untouched for 200 years. Aside from the occasional pack of animals or wastelanders seeking temporary shelter, few saw reason to step into the dusty old museum. Then one day a few escaped slaves wandered in. Through their attempts to override security systems, they accidentally turned on a simple museum guide Protectron into something more. Now that Protectron leads them and any other free men ready to fight to drive the traitors into the sea. It's obviously William Tecumseh Sherman's personality. Freedman Army, I get weekly +3. Not very much, but taking a stand against slavery has attracted runaway slaves and concerned wastelanders from across the region. They may be eager, but they have a lot to learn. Military Historical Archives, we get daily command power, multiple, and then perk doctrine school experience costs. Okay. We are right here in Baghdad, middle of Shenandoah. And right above us is New Athens, Sparta. We have barbecue bandits. God damn. Do they have a no, they don't have a focus tree. That'll be funny. Hope you're all doing well today. Waking the dead. The Chattanooga Civil War Museum sat mostly empty for 200 years until a few wayward slaves decided to take up residence. Get event booting up. It's only 7 days, so let's set up our. We're obviously going to be a robot army. Actually, we're going to be a. Actually, with that many manpower increases, we probably should do mostly robots. Can we do it with the amount of circuitry? Perhaps. Robots are not the same as when I first played this game. It's kind of hard. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe Tecumseh Sherman will get his robot army. Damn it. Gotta put these people to work. We got crowd gear. Oh, look at that. It's old Civil War equipment. That's beautiful. Recon kit. That's all. Those are really nice. I like those. Let's see if we have anything special over here. No. How about over here? Nope. Over here? Nah. No. Any special? No. Yeah, so let's get what I usually do. Set up some production, because that's what we're going to need. We're going to bring Shenandoah out. And we have a shit ton of peacekeepers. We'll see if they actually fill in. No. Oh dear. How negative are we? Oh, we have no more manpower. That's the issue. They didn't have any manpower attached to them. So let's just get him going. Who cares about them? So if you notice something, I've got the entire map available here. All except for Cuba, because I don't care about Cuba. Let us hope that this goes well and doesn't grind to a freaking halt. No, there's no trade port here. Booting up. Floyd's log number 1. In case we don't make it, and somebody finds us, my name is Floyd. I am an escaped slave from Georgia wasteland. Me and a few other slaves escaped the Reenactor caravan on its way to be sold to Savannah, or worse, Atlanta. We have taken shelter in our pre-war museum. The generators seem to be working order, and we saw a few security turrets near the entrance. I am trying to get those online before the raiders find us again. The security in the museum is tougher than most pre-war systems, but I have a plan. There's a Protectron that wanders the halls calling himself the Shermanbot. He responds to mostly verbal commands, and if I'm able to get the administrator rights transferred to him, we may be able to use him to activate the turrets. If that doesn't work, the others are working on another plan that may work. They're searching for guns to defend ourselves, they're fortifying the building, they're selling salvage to hire mercs. Let's give them manpower. We already filled these guys in pretty well. Where's Atlanta for us? It's Georgia, so it's over here. Yeah, it's on this side of the river. Atlanta quarantine zone. Okay, so it's CDC. Well, you should be working on the blue flu. Incomplete data. Parts of the Custodian Protectron's programming are missing. It should not be too hard to fill the gaps. Filling the gaps. Let me adjust this. I'm sorry. Seems a little too loud. But if not, I apologize. Floyd's log number 2. Getting Shermanbot the admin rights was easy part, but the damn machine interact systems were never complete. The machine doesn't understand terms like security systems or defense turrets or even understand what a generator is. Shirley got back from downtown saying she saw some enactors in the market, so we don't have much time to complete an entire personal matrix. I'm gonna have to get creative. If this machine was meant to model some old war general, I could use that. With the data from those archives and a few plugs for terminology, I should be able to get the robot to respond to our commands. Base commands around biographical information, base commands around military terminology, and then base commands around period. That's funny. So biography, so daily political gain, stability, war support, division, defense, and core territory. His military code, so plus 10 division defense. But I like the political power gain, the stability, like just be well-rounded, where you get, you know. Let's do Sherman's biography, because this is not 1800s and we're not in the military anymore. Battle of Shenandoah. Shit. Escaped slaves always know someone is after them, but the ones hiding in the Shenandoah Civil War Museum were ready. Standing our ground. Let me guess, these are the who's who. The enactors. Let's see if we could find... There they are. Oh, it's these motherfuckers. General Buckley. Why do they look like... Oh, there's a normal raider gang. They look very Civil War themselves as well. Let's prepare for this side. Make sure they're not actually a part of someone. And then we can defend the river pretty well. Oh, I should probably stick some factories up there. Or not factory, defense bunkers. Standing our ground. Floyd log number 3. Today was exciting and horrifying at the same time. Right as I was finishing up the adjustments to Shermanbot's matrix, there was a mess of gunfire hollering outside. The enactors had found us and were given an ultimatum for us to either come out in the next 5 minutes or they were coming in. Everyone was getting ready for a fight, and by their numbers, there was no way we were going to win without the security systems coming online. I gave Shermanbot the command to rally the men and kill the slavers outside, thinking he would activate a few turrets by the doors. That is when something unexpected happened. Not only did the turrets come online, but a force of Protectrons emerged from a local warehouse at the back of the building. Shermanbot started giving the robots command, and they marched towards driving out the raiders, killing most of them in the process. It looks like we might actually be safe here. Thank heavens for Shermanbot. Ooh, yes. Museum security. That's exactly what I was looking for. Alrighty. Why we fight? The raiders may have been stopped once, but they will be back. We need a plan, and Shermanbot has one. Recreate the U.S. military in 1800 standard. So we need a Arthur MacArthur, and we need General Grant, General Meade. Think of all the other people. I want to get some army experience going, so we have Floyd, Shermanbot handler. We have, he only gives 0.05. Remy Latour, wasteland warfare expert, army experience plus 0.15. And then we have military theorist, which gives you all those. I'd rather just choose this. Okay. Oh, no. We're not beginning again here. No. No. Military theorists or military theorists? Conventional warfare. We're not doing conventional warfare. We're doing land doctrine because I want all those for later. Although we're probably going to be a primary land-based army. Why we fight? Lloyd's log number 14. The slavers attack that have come to a near halt. It seems like the last few nights probably taught them that they can't breach our robotic defenses. The occasional Protectron laser light show has drawn attention for the people of Chattanooga. Scavenged at first, but now people tired of hiding from raiders and slavers are showing up too. They asked if we were going to take the fight to the enactors any day soon. They say they want to fight with us if we do. We're just a handful of escaped slaves, but the Shermanbot has taught us a thing or two in leading these defenses. If this is the best the enactors can send to try to take us back, I think we can manage to put an end to them with some help. Looking more into the archives, I'm feeding the Shermanbot into Shermanbot. I can see the general he was based on had led a fight against slavers that started in Chattanooga, taking him through Atlanta, Savannah, and all the way up to the Carolinas. If he is able to lead a defense, maybe he could and attack too. Well, yeah, that's kind of what he did. I will take the plan to the other escapees, who Shermanbot refers to as the brass. We will need to build an army. Indeed, we will. Alright, so we have all these choices here, but I think we have to have Athens. And we have to have... okay, so... This is... okay, whatever. Uncle Billy's bots. This might come in handy. Let's look at that, possibly. And then resources at hand. We may want to do this one first so we can start building. 30 days, 30 days, 30 days, 30 days, and then I don't really care about basic laser weapons because we're going to focus on Protectrons mostly. And then we could jump back over here. So let's just get to retool factories. Resources at hand. It took some convincing, but the Shermanbot finally understood nobody is coming to reinforce us. He has ordered us to start building industry in Chattanooga. Yes, sir. Shermanbot. General Shermanbot. I wish I could do a Protectron voice, but I don't think I can. I'm not going to subject you to that. I already have a plan to doing a renewed Henry Eden. You'll have to see that one. It's going to be a mix of HOI4 and Gates of Hell. And I can't wait to do it. And to do it, I was able to get an actual successful playthrough of the Western Enclave, which is the Eureka playthrough, where I was getting problems before. Only because both Caesar and the NCR had their civil wars at the exact same damn time, so that's the only reason I was able probably to win that. Alright, so we want to probably get more political, so voice of reason. Reason being is we'll get more PP, and then that will allow us to bring more people in faster. Because right now we have 5, even while doing a focus. So if we see, that turns into 6 if we don't do a focus, but we're gonna finish this. So third power, so 25 in Chattanooga energy is important because right now we have jack shit. The Tennessee Valley Authority offices have some reactors that just need a little tinkering to start working again. I call bullshit, but whatever. Imagine how fucked those rods would be. But if they're falling off the river, maybe there's a dam there somewhere. This has to be the... This is the Mississippi, I'm assuming. Can I select it? There we go. The new Nile. This has to be... No, maybe I'm wrong. Lower Ohio River. Central Mississippi. Yeah, I'm wrong. That was not the Mississippi. Apalachicola Chattanooga. Hey, at least we have a river between us and these jackasses. Remington Arms. That'd be a great focus tree. Too bad it's not complete yet. But like them constantly providing military arms through the trade networks. And using the river to do it. Not only could they defend themselves, but they could handle it. Alright, fixing the roads. The streets of Chattanooga are full of rabble or rubble that would better be used in barricades. Barricades? Barricades. Barricades! What are these dorks are doing? Knoxville, the anti-American... No, the anti-American League. Okay. So that's a negative of a negative of the American League. So they're against people who are against the American. Okay. Alright, so what do we want here? Looking through all these. We could probably do person in the community and get a double on that, but we already have... We should probably just... Recruitable population factor. That's beautiful. Now let's look at some of these. So we get monthly population +3. Consumer goods, negative... Oh, that's fair trader. That's actually really good. Local resources. We could go really full defensive mode on some of these. Especially a +33% construction on outposts. That's really nice. That'll be later, Carlos. Let's see if we can get more. We could do actually 2, but I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna wait till I have 40, but that should give me a few more factories, right? Yep. How are we on Protectrons? Reinforcements. We just need another 100 manpower in reinforcements, and we should be good on starting to make robot divisions, which we can actually just start turning some of these. Let's look at, so 84/14, that's 88/31. I think that'd be great just to turn these guys into robot. When we have the robots, we'll do that. Here, I just do, we'll rename these something American. Alright, this last one, 2 armed factories. So, retool factories. The factories may not have been used for making weapons, but with a few adjustments, they could. Absolutely. And arms factories take less time to construct than civilian. But you lose the same. Because the more war factories you have, the less civilian factories you're going to be able to use, because it's like a balance. Because the consumer goods is also based off of military factories as well. Let's get that going. Okay, let's get some. We got a little boost in our production, so we're gonna get power and population boost. Sorry, I'm scatterbrained there for a second. We got that going. Oh, this is beautiful. KRX 1450. Need to change the tempo. 14:50 a.m. for when the usual just isn't cutting it. Coal coffers. Antiquity armaments. Robot. Ooh, right there. We could do that later. We don't need that extra percentage on that, so yeah, hold off on that. Breakthrough, division speed. We're gonna actually have to build up some attack abilities. This one that's on core territory, so Vengeful Tactician. Okay, let's see what we got here. Corporal Clanker. Eustace, leader of men. I like that one. Division experience gain? That's pretty nice. I particularly don't like that song. Who is the one that has a... Must be somebody here. Nashville. That's where we're getting the trade. Options from. Okay, we're done with this that we're gonna do, so we're gonna move over here and do Uncle Billy's bots. Securely locked in the bowels of a museum and a warehouse of Protectrons. According to the logs, they were meant to recreate battles for visitors. It shouldn't be too hard to tweak their protocols. Uncle Billy's friends will be joining us in our war. I love he's got a little Union cap on. Oh, hey, we got 2 more factories, and we have just enough secure circuits to do it as well. Do we want any other special items here? Probably the monthly population. That's Jerome Scurry, Swamp Herbalist. Yeah, because our oh my god, our population's only 1.8 thousand. The only reason we're getting population right now is because they're running across the border. Man, how do you expect to hold anything off with that? Yeah, we'll be forced to do robot armies. Mainly because to do otherwise, we don't have shit. We get a little... There we go. We're finally positive. What are you waiting for? There you go. We get 250 there, so we get RobCo Archives. Chattanooga's RobCo factory probably has some of the blueprints we could use. Yes, it probably does. Are we really ready to use such things? No. We're making 2.3 a day, so we'll get there. I want to start this war soon. I also want to see if I can maybe just finish this whole thing and... No, actually, no. It's going to be like 2 episodes. We got monthly population plus 12 on that, I think. Oh, there's one for resources. Resource gain efficiency right there. And then we have one for construction. Yeah, let's do that. Next, RobCo warehouses. A few doors in the old RobCo factory are still locked. They could have some goodies inside and some securities on the outside. We're gaining proper amount. I want to see if Mr... Oh, he already has that going for him. Let's try to reduce the supply consumption. So I gave him Idiot Saban. Hopefully things are still running really well on the system. with all this shit going on. If I need to, I'll turn off the high definition. Let's get industrial concerns. Coal copper concerns. War propaganda. Yeah, we can't touch any of this right now. Oh, look at that. Another peacekeeper is being transferred over. Here, we'll turn these into security 1, and then we'll get rid of that. We're producing fast and in a hurry. So, one thing I'd like to do is maybe dedicate, like, increase the factories for that. Alright. Spare parts. Plenty of incomplete robots. Oh, good. 10. That's perfect. So now I could probably upgrade them to the level 2 Protectrons. Plenty of incomplete robots or crates of parts can be used to build more machines in the for the army. Beautiful. Production cost. We have no men to spare. No shit. Oh, hey, we could put 2 of these together. And look at that. We have just about as much as our population and manpower. That's because we got that 250. We're coming for you, fuckers. We just have to take Dalton, probably. Yeah, with that going, let's get police Protectrons. This is a Protectron army, definitely. Ooh, manufacturing freedom. Chattanooga will become the arsenal of freedom. I'm gonna want your guys' help later. There's a choice in the end. I want you guys to tell me which one you want. This will be the start of the next episode. The war is over or it's not over. And I'll show you the options for it. And I want you guys to tell me in the comments what you want me to do. Which means I won't do the second episode until I hear back from you guys. Which might be kind of hard to do. But we'll see. Do we want any of these things? No, probably the Des Moines vaccinations. So medical company. Whatever we can to increase our damn population. Fuck. I gotta stop doing that. I promised myself I have over on my whiteboard in front of me a big sign that says stop swearing. So I'm trying to be better. There we go. Improve manufacturing. How about over here? Let's get, we have enough PP, so let's set this up. So, division attrition. Supply grace. Division speed. Definitely division speed. And then breakthrough. Yeah, I like that idea. God, we could fill these up with... What I'm probably going to do is after I'm done converting all these guys over, the last ones, I will... These guys, I don't know. Because... we could do these two if we want. We don't need to bring those guys in, I don't think. The Army Experience 100 probably would work. So study the past. The museum archives have plenty of information about our past battles that we can learn from. It'll give me time to further build up our forces. Oh, we have a problem with scrap, so we're gonna have to worry about that. Because I don't have... Well, I guess right there, so just give one for that. Although it's the Union uniform guard with all their little knickknacks. Well, how would you reproduce that? Alright, we probably don't have too much time, so we need to move on ahead. Oh, sorry, National Guard. Actually, I want to do... No, they're way too quick. I wanted to do them, but yeah. Giving the Special Forces guys basic laser weapon would probably be a good idea. So, Yanks make do. The local armory base had been locked warehouse of laser rifles that are rusted to shit. We could still make something with the new few working parts. So we're going to make the musket las guns. Hey, guess what? We are finally set to convert the last one over. And then keep working on that so we get our division organization up quite a bit. I probably should have trained them. It's up to you guys to hold the line. And they train really fast too, because they're just robots. Four executives. God, he's already to the point where he's taking on the executives. That's going fast over there. Alright, finally. Let's do way down south. The enactors are on the run. It's time we put an end to their terror. Alright, we got that going. We have 100, so let's see what happens when we add just an extra group to them. What do we need? We need 225 each. And doing that should give us a bit more defense. If we keep going, our breakthrough could get up to 52, which would be good. Good. Alright, so superior firepower. Let's make these fast Protectrons. Division speed. Streamline automation. Perfect. Is there any robot-y guys? Not that I know of. The army gets a breakthrough for that, so I like that. Alright, we're doing just fine. We're almost there for that. Let's get the last military training, and then we'll start working on local leaders. Because we'll need people to sub-division. Let us set up a attack. God damn it. I wanted the other side. They'll start planning for that. Athens. We'll have to go for them eventually. Every time some of those music ends, I get freaking worried, scared shitless, because I fear that it's like some kind of error that occurred. Hey, there we go. Almost to the first upgrade. Here, let's get that going. All right, we will. A hard war. You cannot qualify war in our harsher terms than I will. War is cruelty, and you cannot refine it. And those who brought war to our country deserve all the curses, and maledictions a people can pour out. That's because he burned everything he went through when he was in the South. Kind of giving ourselves away. Although we could probably just get right across that sea if... Hey, guess what? We're those kind of pricks. We will... Scum safe. Do it! How many divisions do they have? Possibly 14. Go there. No. Go there. Go there. Go there. We got to cross, gentlemen. You dork. Get the fuck back there before you get... Here, I need to get... Lord of the... I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Perfect. You guys continue on this side. One of you on this side. Run down here. Take that spot. You take that spot. Then what's there? There we go. Then they could refocus on this side. 3 losses to their 421. They've already lost half of their victory points. We are still good. 66. By the way, we will start, instead of using... Actually, we should probably just use the local police until we have more robots. Alright, cease until they are... Stop. We're already having a supply issue. I don't know why. There we go. Oh, they finally got what they needed. You guys push into that. Perfect. Now let's set up a full advance on all sides. Once that's over with, get that planning up. Their numbers are 5 to 13. I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 possible. Seize civilian supplies. Shermanbot has ordered us to seize whatever supplies we need from the civilian population of the enemy. That's exactly Sherman's march. And then he burnt that shit right afterwards. Alright, division's still preparing. Why are you always preparing? Just go! Just go. Preparing to go. Go, sir. Let's see if we can break through. Come on, guys. You can do it. Just one of you. Fuck. Oh, sorry. I gotta stop. Maybe I'll bleep it. Maybe that's what I'll do. It's always funny when I hear bleeps. I can take it. I can take the capital. Eat. Whatever.
It is only those who have neither fired a shot nor heard the shrieks and groans of the wounded who cry out loud for blood, or vengeance, or desolation, or is hell.
Why aren't they dead? They should be dead. This is ridiculous. Why aren't they dead? How's our supplies? Oh, we need... Oh. Well, that's one other thing we need. Caravans. Sorry. I need you to make wagons. Wagon train. Add, period. Okay. Whatever you say. Yankee training. Sherman's army defeated slavers once. If we learn from them, we can do it again. Just adds more training time. There we go. They should be freaking lost. For some reason, they're not capitulating. You bastards. There you go. Appomattox your asses. Alright. Next. Athens. We have done it. We have ended the slavers. But there's more. There's always more. They're the ones that are being sold to Atlanta, the CDC, probably for experiments. You damn well know they're doing that for experiments. Medical researchers. Ghoulified staff. They don't care about smooth skins. These are the guys who created the blue flu. I have no proof of that. You know it. I know it. But let's not worry about it. We must deal with our occupation like any other. Enhanced. How's this? Oh, it's actually going down. Let's go to the next one. So, armed freedmen, rescue slaves, will take up arms for our fight, or accept turncoats. Oh, oh my god, that's what that, I didn't realize what that name meant. They're reenactors, so that's why they're called enactors. That's why they're all dressed up, and because they went into the museums and they pulled that shit out. So you had blue enactors there. So accept turncoats. I like that. So blue enactors will fight with us. Unfortunately, the people freed from enactor rule will join our cause so long as we allow them their revenge on their prisoners. We need. I like the blue ones. I do not wish retribution to be had because I'm going to create something bigger. So I don't want that kind of shit holding me down. I know it's a little different than actual Sherman, but yeah. If you ever read any of Sherman's diaries, you'd have a different opinion on the guy. Or the letters he sent to his wife. Different time. Alright, how are we now? Do we have anything cool down here? No. Not quite yet. I love we're using the US flag, but it's all messed up. It's like whatever the fuck we can put together. We have 2 enactor turncoats. Guess what? You guys are Securitrons now. We're doing the calculators fucking thing. March on Remington. New orders are to march against Remington plant. Clearly, Shermanbot has big plans for the factory. Should we? Safe trails. On the other side of the old enactor territory, there's a caravan company grateful for us dealing with them. Maybe we could get a reward. I like that idea. Because that's Blue Ridge Caravans, run by Simone Mayfield. My family has ran this business for centuries, and may God we be for centuries more. I'm shitty southern accent. Oh no, look at these crazies. Kingdom of Savannah. How's our production? Keep going. Alright, we got that done. Let's get CNC bots to help. It's getting up there. It's not that fast because we don't really have trade. We have no reliable means to help people as much. Greetings from the Blue Ridge Caravan Company. Representatives from a large trading organization approached one of our patrols in former enactor territory today. After confirming that we did put an end to the raider gangs, they expressed gratitude and offer a reward to us for removing a serious thorn in their side. No reform is necessary, as we are magnanimous. Caps would be nice. The army could use more guns. You guys have any spare robots? I make robots. That's not a big issue. So, the money is probably... Caps would be nice. Probably a good idea. Ooh, we're able to upgrade those, no problem. Ooh, that's a long ways away. Let's upgrade the Pioneer kits. Looks like Dragoon kits. Civilian supply. The Blue Ridge Caravan Company is willing to support our campaign so long as we pay. How bad is it right now? Because we're at 1.75 a day because we upgraded to police protectrons, which is great. Let's see if Sparta beats Athens. Well, the only time that doesn't happen is when they're in a... the Athenians beat the Spartans' navy, but the Spartans besiege Athens, and then the plague occurs, which then spreads to the Spartans. I think they do end up losing, but... Alright, we got that done. Probably could... I mean, we'll double our population if they fall. March on Remington. New orders to march on Remington plant. Clear Shermanbot is making plans for the factory. Yeah, let's get that done. If Sparta starts anything with us, we will be ready for them. Maybe. Do we have any intel on there? 15 divisions, possibly. I'm certain we are better. Maximum 15. So probably around half of that. Probably 7. The Church of Rocky. That is funny. St. Pebble. No, Athens, you're losing. All right, we got those filled up all the way. I think we're good. We're good. We can just save the PP for whenever this comes into our possession. Oh, I think we can spend some money on some new care packages. Although, let's just let it go through as natural as it can. We have plenty of basic weaponry. Fall Twin Mothers, that's usual. I've tried to do that campaign on my own before, and every time you get if you're playing Linnaeus and then you work with Diane, Caesar is too powerful. Okay. I'm still PTSD from all the times that the music all of a sudden stopped in the game, crashed on me. So that's where that comes from. Whoops. We could draft Chattanoogans? I don't think we need to. Let's... Oh, I know what we could do while we're waiting. Right there. Eradicate troublemakers. In fact, let's up the to extensive patrols. I should bring that up a bit. And I think we are ready. They don't have enough guys to cover their lines fully. So what you'll do is swing around. You'll swing down. You'll hold them. You'll hold them. Alright, I was wrong on the full length part. You'll swing, you'll go here, swing down, hit them in the side, and roll their line right up. Here, frick, I want, oh yes, we did catch them before they could do anything. Run down, get Madison. Done. You, Chicka, I think I said that right. This should be over, but as you saw in the last, it was not over once I took it. How's our casualties so far? 34. How's our supply of robots? Plenty. I think we're fine for now. We should start getting CNC robots going. About 3. Should be fine. Done. Remington Arms is ours. Return to Chattanooga, and we will... Okay, so loot the factories, which is rather short-sighted. Who cares about some machines and blueprints when we have crates of rifles to snag? That is stupid. Repurpose the factories. If we show some restraint, we could enlist the Remington factory to our cause. And we core all that, so yes, I'll do that instantly. Let's get just one going down there. Sorry, we keep messing with your supply of robots. We're sitting at 0 right now. Oh no, that's for CNC bots. Never mind. I'm a dork. Alrighty. Frontline. Actually, we don't need to do that. Let's actually check our generals. Right-hand men. We have defense. We have attack level. We probably want that. Bold attack. Look at that. We've 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 times our territory. Oh, I know what we need to do next. We need to bring those people down from Sparta. Perfect. Accept northern refugees. People are fleeing from Athens asking for refuge. How could we refuse them? We shall not. For they are countrymen of ours. Yeah, us getting those cores all done really helps us. Because we get all those factories ready and able. Who's around us? Montgomery Corporation. We got the Oculate Congress... Whatever the hell those people are. Blue Ridge, yeah, they're fine. And they got Atlanta right across the river. We have one spot, no, two spots we can get across the river on them. Let's set up for Sparta, because I have a feeling they're going to be the next dorks to attack us. Or us them. We've actually attacked more than we've been attacked. Well, let's not worry about such things. I wonder how many bots we got. We have 200. Okay, so we could add another detail or another what do you call it? Combat unit. We have enough? Almost. It'll be fine. Aha! 191. Crowd gear probably would be good to do. I think I'm going to edit this video a lot to cut it down as much as I can. And you already want me to do that. This is Chattanooga! These Spartans over at Athens will not conquer without a fight. They're a bunch of super mutants. Yeah, we don't make enough money yet for that. How are we gonna take these guys on over here? They could bottleneck us on these two little spots. We'd have to, like, maybe get the Montgomery group. Here, how much would it take? 175 days. We have more divisions than them. Barbecue bandits. They have a lot of divisions. But once we get our factories going, we're gonna pump out divisions. I know I keep saying that, but that's what's gonna happen. It's coming. Like the dragons. It's on their way. Now let me show you. No, I'm kidding. I'm going to edit this part out, but we're going to hold out for a little bit. I'm sure I could do it. They don't have maybe 20 divisions, maybe. But I could produce more faster. The way out of the land of the setting sun. We're so close to a full width of 20 group. Eradicating the troublemakers. These are so slow. Oh, we could actually probably attach CNC bots, maybe. Probably not enough. We're almost there, but we do that, we increase their organization quite a bit. I want to increase that like crazy. Too bad there's no bot purchasers. I'd buy robots if I could. Hell, I'd sell robots. The Duchy of Mosley, Kingdom Savannah. Okay. Mutant Liberation. Why is a human or a normal human lead the Mutant Liberation Army? What the hell? Okay. Got that going. Let's get another bunch of manpower. Man, we're sitting here way too long. We gotta get going. They're already up to possibly 25. Problem is, you expand too fast, you'll get crushed. Oh no, we have to do this now, because if we don't, I guess we're going to war with these guys already. Possibly hit them from behind, maybe. Yep, they lost a little bit of their territory already. Man. Actually, I wonder what we have available for everything. Just intermediary. That's it. How many do we need per... Okay, so we can make 2 divisions. We're gonna need 2. Oh, they're pushing them really fast. And then we get these ones. If we had... We could hold them off on... We could just let them take it and then go to war with them over it. And then we could whittle them down on the shores. Probably better than trying to go to war with them on open land. So I'm gonna hold that there. All right. $85 days. Let's see how well we do on this. We need to get supplies down here. So let's build that as fast as we can. Dear Lord, that's crazy. Alright, you guys got 2 more. They have war goals against Carolina Free States, Hellcat, all the way. Oh, damn. Grand Banks. Who are these guys? General Wallace. Okay. We're gonna hold them from being able to Duchess of Mosley is a puppet of Kingdom of Savannah. Okay. Well, we're going to war with Savannah, so. They're already at war with them, so maybe we can get this out of them. Goddamn, they're gonna take Grand Banks before we can. This is gonna be a hell of a fight for us. Alright, we move on to Division Defense and Core Territory. That's probably good to have. Yeah, they're gonna take Charlotte. Oh, they're at war with the Hellcat Company too. They have a focus tree. Alright, let's do it. See if they... You want to try to go across? I don't know if it's smart. Let's save. Let's see what their manpower. It's a bit dull. You guys cease training those guys. We need these reserve robots for the war. We're almost on to the other side of their damn... Holy crap. We need to link up also. There we go. Alright, we are linked up. We will move right with all of them. Move right across. It is a tad bit dangerous. Let's do it because they're not even here right now. Let's be aggressive, guys. And maybe we could take a good portion of these guys. Oh man, this is so stupid. This is so dumb. They're gonna have to pull their guys back so hard. Back over here. I'm gonna need these guys just for the damn, occupation. What are you guys doing? You have all the opportunity to encircle him. Do it. Okay. Once you cut the border here, come around, you hit Thompson, and then once you're there, you hit Butler. They're putting as many people as they can. They just encircled some of those guys. Let's see where their supplies are. So you can probably get some supplies right there, so... Hit that. You hit that line. You hit that line. Cut off those guys. And we just knocked out a few of their units. They cut off they dealt the rest of them a blow, so right here. Just do it. Take the towns this way. I want you to hit Hazel first and then take Savannah. I want you to take Marcon and Swanisboro. We probably should rush and get these crossing points. And then focus attack these fuckers. I think we're going to be stopped from getting that. I want you to... we can't. Even if we do, it doesn't actually cut them off. That's shit. Maybe. Hold on. If we get commerce, then we can cut off these two divisions. No, we failed. We got that one, though. We need to set up a unit to hold that. Oh, we actually... No, it's just one unit. Oh, there is another spot that they could go across right there. That's stupid. There, cut across, see if you could cut their lines off. No, that failed. Let's see about theirs. No, actually we did cut off their supply lines. Right there. Out of Aiken. And we have it as Swansboro, so they are effectively cut off from supplies, but they can still get out if they want to. How's these guys? Oh, they're countering. I don't know why you're still going that way, but it's because I gave them aggressive. So Greensville, just take that. You guys work on that. And then get Aiken while you're at it. They can retake Savannah pretty easily if they want to. Actually, you take out that division. This is very rusty. We could easily be cut off. If we're already negative on robots, unfortunately. If we had some militia units... Actually, we're out of manpower, too. Son of a... I didn't even see that. I'm really relying on you dorks to continue... What is their current manpower? 1,000 to 2,000, 1,000 to 3,000. Yeah, they have a lot of military units left. My assaults. I have to pick these guys off. Maybe some oversight. That's never a bad thing to have. Okay, get these small units defeated so that we don't have to... Perfect. Get these two. There you go. Hit that unit. Perfect. Now we can continue to push that way. 14 to 30. And then 10 to 20. Oh no. You dork. We are so negative on robots now. Here, I'm giving up this side. I want you all to assist on this one. Especially since we have a unit sitting out there. Perfect. Just hold that. We'll push them right across. And because I am in deep, deep need of reinforcements. Okay. I promise you that I've done purchases before. I don't know what that's all about. I think it's because I have all the nations on there. Here. Corner these rats. Why are you like this? Why do you do the things that you choose to do? I have encircled, I have reduced, and I have crushed the army of Georgia. Now they're pushing out that way, but we don't care. Because we will just... Ooh! Ouch! How does that feel? We'll set that up, set that up. And then they'll equalize them once this is reduced. Yeah! How many negative? Oh my, 701. Ouch. What do you mean? Oh, because they cut that part off, that's why. Alright, I want to attack there. I want it. I'm gonna have it. We can do this the easy way or the hard way. Why did no divisions get assigned to these areas? Now tell me that. Tell me why did no divisions get sent? Why is there 11 there and only 3 there? 13 to 24. 27. Alright. Once we have these guys in order, we will continue the assault again. And we will keep marching until there's nothing more to march on. We're only just getting some of our manpower back. I do not care about no damn battle out in sea. What do I have out there? He has a crap ton of ships. I have transports. Ouch. We got 107 here. Good. Have that not capitulated yet? What the hell? Or are these guys not turned? Okay, I still have so long left before then. Seven, 6. Ugh. Yeah, I thought so. We can probably just do it and get this over with. Let's do it. There we go. Well done. Oh, they're gonna cut you guys off now. Great. There we go. We took that spot. They're still not in any way. Oh no, it's Charleston. Charleston is so easy right now to take compared to what it was in Civil War. They're about done on that side. I want that place taken. Port Hilton will be mine. It is mine. And you are hereby. Well, wait. I'm at war with these guys too, so what the fuck? Whatever. I'm taking it all anyway. Perfecto. Alright. Oh, we're still at war with the other one. That's why this is happening. And that is okay. How we're going to do this is we're just going to take the rest of their little territory. I already took Greenville once. I'll take it again. Come on. Get it. Yeah. Done. I demand it, and I will take it. What the frick? I do not care. There is too much crap to deal with on this one. Troublemakers, indeed. And we could core all those areas if we succeed on this, so... I am wrong. I'm going to end this episode before I get to the second one, so it's gonna be a 3-episoder, I think. But it might balloon out, so who knows? So evacuate civilians. Shermanbot has ordered the settlers of Atlanta to evacuate, so we'll take 8,000 from Atlanta and bring them over to Chattanooga. That place is gonna be balloon. Nope. I was worried that might be copyright. Alright, so where are we at now? So let's get the last of these. Crash our defenses. Sherman's march indeed. Are they with them at the MLA still? Detroit Motors. I wonder if they're a part of it. No, they're by themselves. So good for them. We will confiscate this. Indeed. About time. And this is almost done. Let's get this one. Loot Atlantic armories. CDC armories and robot depots will be looted for everything not nailed down. So, okay. We have to get organized. We have a populate, or we have the manpower again. We just need to get the robots up. Oh no, what is that? 12 for the suppression, so I have 100 guys. 125. Not that much they have available, so. They're probably pissed that they don't get any territory. So them. But your time will come. I wonder, I don't remember, did Sherman's march end at, or did he take Charleston? Because that was a long siege. Alrighty. Fill the war chests. If we're going to burn the city anyways, why not take what's valuable? Oh, that's so terrible. They didn't yank the whole population. They only yanked like 8,000. They still got 16. Ooh, we could do the new citizen care package too, because we have enough money now. Because one thing we have, I think we actually have a, what do you call it? A trade node. Yes, we do. But there's nothing to trade yet. Not a problem. I don't care. Wait, how come Savannah does not have anybody to trade with?
War.
No, 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 you're wrong. Mr. Perlman. Alright. Finally, for today, burning of Atlanta. Third time's a charm. Remove 5 infrastructure from Atlanta. State is now core of, okay, along with Marietta, Griffin, Atlanta, and Commerce. Oh no, it's not core. Never mind. It's, the other ones get plus 50. Actually, plus 50 will give us, the enough we need to core it. Wow, I can't believe we pulled it off. We, the royal we, more like I. I have a problem with people using the royal we, but here I am doing it myself. Why is this playing over and over again? I'm doing shuffle. Alright, waiting for it. Waiting for it. There we go. And we just bypassed a whole lot of that. Burning Atlanta. To the sea. To the sea, Eastern Georgia is ruled by a series of lords and subjects that keep on a tight leash. Do not sound like our kind of people, which we already pretty much got that, and we won all those, so we'll be able to complete that the next episode, then go on the other side. So while we're here, let's get Marietta, Griffin. There should be the others, aren't there? Oh, they're really close. Just hang out for one more second. Yeah, these ones are not in our... That one. And Atlanta was already pretty much... So the rest of them are just like that. So here's where we'll end. This is Sherman's march so far of General Shermanbot. I hope you've enjoyed this very little campaign, but we're taking a ton in such a little amount of time. And I'm enjoying this campaign. And we did it with just a few factories making bots instead of going... Because if I went normal men, they would have died really quickly. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a good rest of your day. Hope to see you again on the next episode. If you have any comments, please leave them down below. I would love to hear what you guys have to say about this or any of these other nations you want me to do. I'm going to pick a few others. I was going to do Gorilla. They're not there anymore. But where are they? No, they're not there anymore. They got wiped out. But I hope to see you guys next time. And as always, ta-ta.